Very good morning, my dear participants. I am Dr. R.P. Andokumar, coordinator of software cell of Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, Nagercoil. On behalf of Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, I welcome all of you for this virtual meeting webinar. So before introducing the guest speaker, a few instructions to you all. Please mute your audio throughout the session, and at the query section, you can make a hand raise. I will activate your audio so that you can speak with the speaker, and you can clarify your doubts. You can mute your video also to reduce the bandwidth usage. For that, you can mute your video also. At the end of the session, we will be sharing a Google Form link to enter your feedback and your details. It is mandatory because from that only we are creating the certificate. One kind information to you all. We have already dispatched the e-certificates for the second session. The first session we didn't dispatch. As a sample one, we dispatched the second session certificate. We dispatched. Please check your mail, and the link will be there. You can download it. You can download your certificate by clicking that mail. Like that, we will be issuing the remaining certificates also. With this small introduction, I like to introduce the guest speaker of today's session. Today, the session will be handled by Mr. S. Gavaskar. I am happy to introduce him because he is our alumni and a faculty member from our college itself. So he completed his BTech degree from our college in IT department and completed his ME degree in networking and internet engineering from Karunya University. And he have 2 years of IT experience and more than 10 years of teaching experience. He worked in various technologies like SQL Server, MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, .NET Framework, VB, ASP, web services, JavaScript, XML, PHP, and lot of technologies. Presently, he is working as assistant professor in CSE department of St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering. He conducted various workshops, for example, .NET technologies workshops, C programming workshops, server-side technology workshops. These are the few workshops he conducted. And he is the authorized trainer for Oracle, AWS. And his area of interest are semantic web, big data, cloud computing, mobile application development, like that. So today, he is going to present a webinar on Introduction to Alibaba Cloud. It is a popular cloud, we all know that. But we are not using the Alibaba cloud. We are using some other clouds for our regular life normally. But this is one of the best cloud infrastructure. So on this, he will be explaining how to create an account, how we can use that, like the training, everything will be, he will be giving introduction. If any request is there, we may be going for one more session in this area. With this small brief introduction, I welcome Gavaskar. Welcome to this webinar. Please hand over the session. Gavaskar.
Thank you, sir, for the good introduction given about me. So today's webinar topic is Introduction to Alibaba Cloud. Myself, I am S. Gavaskar, working as assistant professor in St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering. For the past 2 years, I am the cloud in Alibaba Cloud. So the agenda for today's webinar is, first we are going to see the introduction of cloud computing. In this, we are going to see some few terms such as virtualization, virtual machine. Then we are going to see about a hypervisor, and we are going to see the difference between the traditional computing and cloud computing. Then we are going to see about cloud computing services. Various services we are going to see: infrastructure as a services, platform as a services, and software as a services. So the 3 services we are going to see. Then we are going to see cloud computing deployment models such as public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. Then we are going to see our important topic, that is, we are going to see the introduction about Alibaba Cloud and the global infrastructure that is provided by the Alibaba Cloud. Then another important concept in Alibaba Cloud is pricing model. So since Alibaba Cloud is not free, we have to know about the pricing model. So three set of pricing model is present in Alibaba Cloud. We are going to see that. Then finally, we are going to see Alibaba Cloud products. Nearly 2,200 plus products are present in Alibaba Cloud. And the last session demo, we are going to see demo of one of the products, that is Elastic Compute Service product demo we are going to see, and we are going to see how to create Alibaba free tier account. Also, we are going to see. Is visible? Any problem is there? Is audible?
Yeah, audible, Gavaskar.
Audible, but not.
So first, we are going to see about introduction of cloud computing. So in day-to-day life, without knowing, we are using cloud computing day-to-day life. So if you are using Gmail indirectly or Google Drive, indirectly we are using cloud computing. So that is nothing but we are getting the resources from the internet and we are using that. So now we can see the definition for cloud computing. It is a delivery of on-demand computing resources, including servers, databases, storage, platform, infrastructure, application, etc. over internet. So that's nothing but if you need, we can access the resource which is present in the remotely through the internet. That is cloud computing. So now these are some advantages of cloud computing. First one is it is cost efficient. Why it is cost efficient? If you want to have a startup, or if you want to have a startup company, we need to invest more on the service. We have more on the service, more on the hardwares, more on the network devices. But this will be reduced. That is total cost of ownership and upfront cost which is needed for the startup business can be reduced. Then data security. So it's a free antivirus patching will be done. So that is, we did not want to have install the antivirus software, or we did not want to renew the antivirus software. Everything will be done automatically by the service provider. Then it is scalable and speed. So we can scale the resource. That's both we can do, scale in and scale out. We can we can scale in the resource, and scale out means nothing but we can reduce the resource which is not needed. Then unlimited storage space is there. So if initially you need a 40 GB of storage, you can avail that. Again, if you want to increase, if your demand is there for more number of storage, you can avail that. Then if you want to reduce the storage, again you can reduce the storage in cloud computing. Then backup and recovery. It's another important feature of cloud computing. That is, we can create a snapshot for regular intervals, and if you need, we can restore further that backup whenever it is possible. And finally, so another important cloud computing feature is go global in minutes. That is, I can create an application, I can deploy an application, I can within a minutes and by using a mouse click. Okay, previously, before this cloud computing came into existence, for creating application, for deploying application, for selecting the server, selecting the domain name, it will take nearly 1 week time for deploying the application. But see, nowadays by using cloud computing, within a minute, we can create an application, we can deploy the application again by using a mouse click. Okay, again, this go global in minutes, no, I will show in the demo clearly. So it is clear. Now we are going to see some important terms in cloud computing. You have to know, that is virtualization. You have to know about virtualization. Then you have to know about virtual machine. Then you have to know about hypervisor. So first, what is virtualization? It is a computer architecture technology by which multiple virtual machines are multiplied in the same hardware machine. That is nothing but in a single machine, the physical machine which you have, we can convert that to a multiple machine. We can have n number of machine with n number of operating system in that particular machine. Now, why we are going for virtual machine is the purpose of VM is to engage resource sharing by many users and improve computer performance in terms of resource utilization and application flexibility. That's nothing but we are going for virtualization only for resource utilization. So some resources are underutilized. So for utilizing that, we are going for virtualization concept. Now you got to know what is a virtual machine. That's nothing but it is a guest machine. So it is a one of the machine guest machine is virtually installed in your physical machine. Already in your physical machine, one of the OS will be running. That will tell us a physical OS or host OS will tell. Then what is a hypervisor? Okay. Now we have to install a virtual machine. So for installing the virtual machine, we need a software. That software will tell us a hypervisor. That is, it has another one name. That is virtual machine monitor. We can tell us virtual machine monitor. It is a software program that runs on an actual host hardware platform and supervises the execution of guest OS operating system on the virtual machine. That is nothing but it is a software which is used for installing multiple virtual machines in a physical OS. So now in the next slide, we can see the difference between traditional computer and virtualized computer. Now see, in traditional computer, hardware is there is only one operating system, and above that operating system, what we can do is you can install a number of applications. Okay, so the operating system which is present in that traditional machine will tell us physical OS. So physical OS or a host OS will tell. Two names are there. Okay, in our traditional machine, that's nothing but the system which I'm using now, or you are using. That system will tell us a traditional computer. You see, in that computer there is only one operating system. It may be Windows OS or Linux OS or any other OS, and you can install application. Now see, after I am going for a virtualization concept. Now see here, what I am going to do is I am going to have a virtualization layer in between. You see, I am going to have a virtualization layer. How I am going to have it is I am going to install a hypervisor or virtual machine monitor. It is a software for installing a virtualization layer. And you see, I am going to create another guest OS 1, guest OS 2. Okay. So totally, can you tell me here? You see, in this virtualization, after virtualization, you see how many OS will be there in this particular system. 3 OS will be there. One is a physical OS, that is host OS, and this is a guest OS 1, and this is a guest OS 2. Okay. The guest OS 1 may be Windows, or it may be a Linux. Similarly, guest OS 2, it may be a Windows or OS. So I can, at the same time, I can run 3 OS in a particular system. That is virtualization concept. I hope that you understand this. Okay. This is basically used in cloud computing. Virtualization is the basic concept used. So now, for hypervisor, you can use some software which is available. You can use VMware. VMware is there. Then VirtualBox is there. All the softwares you can use, and you can make your system to install multiple OS in the same system. Now we are moving to next topic, that is cloud computing services. Okay. Most of the cloud service providers provide 3 types of services. First one is infrastructure as a service. Second one is platform as a service, and software as a service. Now you got to know what is infrastructure as a service. So I hope that we know about what are the infrastructures needed for us to start a company or to start in our college. You think about our college. What are the infrastructure needed? We need a server. We need switch. We need networking cables. Everything we need. No? So all these are provided by the cloud service provider. We did not want to afraid about this infrastructures. We just want to create an application, and we have to deploy that application. That is infrastructure as a service. The whole infrastructure, it will be provided by the service provider for you. You did not want to create an infrastructure by yourself. Then, what is the platform as a service? So whole platform, that is nothing but the whole OS is given for you. That is the hardware devices, servers, and the whole OS is given for you. And what we have to do is we have to install the application, and we have to run our application. Then software as a service. Normally we are using software as a service in the day-to-day life. Gmail, you consider Gmail. It is a software as a service. Okay, we are not installing OS. We are not installing any software. Directly we are going to browser, and we are browsing, and we are using internet. That is a software as a service. Okay. So now we can see one by one. So now infrastructure as a service. See here, it's a cloud service provider. It may be Amazon, or it may be Alibaba Cloud, or it may be IBM Bluemax, anything. Okay. Now they are providing server, storage, network for you. You are not buying this. You are not afraid about the server, storage, or network. What you are doing is you are just installing the OS, and you are creating the application which is needed for you. Okay, it's an on-demand provisioning and manage virtualized infrastructure such as service, storage, and network to the consumer through internet. Now, platform as a service. So normally, platform as a service is used by the developers. If they want to develop a software, they can use this service. That's nothing but all this softwares will be already predefinedly installed in the cloud server, and they can use that. Okay. The platform as a service provides a platform allowing customer to develop and deploy application and services. And finally, it is a software as a service. So this is the thing everyone were maybe familiar about this, but we don't know the term that software as a service. That's Gmail. If you are using Gmail or Google Drive, we are using this service day to day life. Okay, software is a software as a service is a software licensing and delivery model in which software is licensed on the subscription basis and is centralized hosted on the cloud. So the three services provided by any cloud service providers. So now listen carefully. This diagram is a cloud computing services. So you have to know user managed and provider managed. That's nothing but what we have to manage is user managed. What the provider, cloud service provider like the Amazon or our Alibaba cloud will provide is a provider managed. You see here, on-premise is nothing but it is your system which is present in our college or your personal system. What you have to do? You have to you have to manage the server, you have to manage the storage, networking, again virtualization you have to manage operating system, middleware, runtime, data, everything you have to manage. That is what on-premise means. It is your system, or you consider systems which are present in our college. Our college contains 1,000 systems. Who will manage that? We alone will manage. Our system administrator will manage. That is on-premise. Okay. Now you see the first service, infrastructure as a service. You see all the server, storage, network, and virtualization. This is managed by the service provider. What you have to do is you have to install the operating system, your own operating system. You have to install the middleware, runtime, and application you have to install. Okay, that's nothing but the infrastructure needed. That is servers, switches, then routers. Everything will be managed by our service provider. Okay. Then you see platform as a service. So platform as a service, you see, operating system will be provided for you. Till operating system will be provided for you by the service provider. You did not want to install the operating system also. Okay, you see here, service will be provided, storage will be provided, networking will be provided for you, then operating system will be provided for you. What you have to do is just you have to install your application and you have to work with the application. Okay. Now, going to software as a service. You see, here, everything is provided by the service provider. Okay, you did not want to do anything. What you have to do is you go to internet or you go to browser, just you browse that and you have to use the service. Okay, I told previously the best known service is what? Gmail and Google Drive. You can see. Okay? So this is a description about cloud computing services provided by any service provider. Okay, these three services will be provided by any service provider. Now, so another important concept is deployment models. Okay, so there are three deployment models in cloud computing. So first one is public cloud, second one is private cloud, and third one is hybrid cloud. Okay. Now, public cloud is a cloud infrastructure provisioned for the use by general public individual services. Okay, so this is a cloud we are using. Okay, we are using Gmail, Google Drive, everything is a public cloud. Okay. Now, public cloud can be owned by service provider and are accessible through a subscription. Okay. So now you see here, subscription is a very important concept you have to remember. So we cannot get the service freely. It is not available freely. But Gmail, you see, Google Drive, they are providing freely. Their business model is different. But going for some other services, that is nothing but if you want to get a server, if you want to get a networking, everything, it is not freely. So some cost is there. So for them that subscription will be there. You have to pay money for using the service. Okay. Now these are the various service providers which are providing public cloud. That is Google App Engine, everyone know that. Then Amazon Web Service. Okay. Then Microsoft Azure IBM Blue Cloud, and Salesforce.com. These are the various providers which are providing public cloud. Here, Alibaba Cloud is also there. I forgot to mention that Alibaba Cloud is also there. They are also providing public cloud. Now, private cloud. So now you have to know, private cloud is used by the organization. You see, some companies, software companies are there. Their file should be secure. It should not be used by somebody else. So they will they will create a public cloud, and they will share the resource among the employees who is present in the particular organization. So private cloud is a model of cloud computing that provides a dedicated cloud environment to a single organization. Okay, so it is not available to the public. It is based for the organization, single organization. That you have to know that. So now you are going to see hybrid cloud. That's very simple. It is the combination of both public cloud and private cloud. Okay, both will be there. So some organization, you see, some organization, they will use both public cloud and private cloud. Okay, for storing the credential information, they will use a private cloud, and for storing some public details, they will use private cloud also. So in that case, will tell us it is a hybrid cloud. Okay, they are using hybrid cloud. So most companies are now they are not using both hybrid and private cloud. But nowadays, they are shifting everything to a cloud. So maintaining the private cloud is difficult for them. So nowadays they are shifting everything to the public cloud. Okay. So here we completed infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Then 3 cloud computing models: public, private, and hybrid cloud become. So now we are going to another important concept, that is cloud service providers. So now you have to know what are the different cloud services providers available in the market. Okay, so you see, these are the different service providers which is available in the market. More than this available, but I have chosen only 4. That is Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, and Alibaba Cloud. Now you see here, Amazon Web Service is occupying 33% in the market. 33% market share is occupied by Amazon Web Service. Okay, then 16% of the market share is occupied by our Microsoft Azure. Okay, in the worldwide, 16% market share it is occupied by our Microsoft Azure, and 8% of market share it is occupied by our Google Cloud Platform. Then 5 to 6%, 6% of the market share is occupied by Alibaba Cloud. That you are looking at. Okay, so now we are going to see about Alibaba Cloud. So Alibaba Cloud is known as Alien. Initially, it is known as Alien. Now the name is changed as Alibaba Cloud. It's a Chinese cloud computing company. It's a subsidiary of Alibaba Group. It's a big group. Now in China, you see many business. Most of the business is run by Alibaba Group. Alipay is there. Alipay. Most of the Chinese are using Alipay. It is under the control of Alibaba Cloud. Okay. Then Alibaba Cloud provides cloud computing services to online businesses. The main purpose of Alibaba Cloud is it's providing cloud computing services, and it's Alibaba's own e-commerce ecosystem. It has own e-commerce ecosystem is present. That is Tmart. If you want, you can search www.tmart.com. It is its own ecosystem. Its own business ecosystem is there. Then, so Alibaba Cloud's international operations are registered and headquarters is in Singapore. So in the headquarters of Alibaba Cloud is present in Singapore. Now you have to know next important point. It is ranked number 1 in Asia Pacific. Okay, that is important thing we have to know. We are in Asia Pacific region. So there is Amazon is not playing first in Asia Pacific, and Microsoft actually is not playing first in Asia Pacific. But this Google Cloud, it's not. Alibaba Cloud is providing first in Asia Pacific region. We are under that Asia Pacific region, and 5th place in worldwide. 5th place in worldwide. The first place is played by Amazon Web Service. That is, it is kind of 33% market share in the cloud market. Then, so another important concept, that is, we are going to see cloud infrastructure. Okay, how Alibaba Cloud is providing the infrastructure. You have to know about two concepts. You have to know what is region and what is zone. Okay, first we have to see what is a region. It's a region is a physical location of data center. Okay, data center containing n number of systems. Okay, it's a physical location. It is present in different location worldwide. Okay. Region refers to the physical node on the global scale. Then each node is composed of multiple zones. Okay. Each region contain 2 or more zones. Okay. Some region contain 2 zones, some region contain 4 zones. Okay. Now you got to know what is zone. Zone is composed of one or more multiple scattered data centers, each of which has independent supporting facilities, including redundant power supplies, network, and connection. That is nothing but so zone contain many. It is a data center. It is a data center. It is one zone is separated by other zone by a dedicated line. By a dedicated line. Why different zones are present is to failures. If any power failures is there, if one zone is power cut, then other zone will come back up automatically. That is the main advantage of using zone. Okay. So here we learned about region and zone. Now in the next slide, we'll see where are the regions present and where are the how many zones are present. We can see that. Okay. Now see, this is Alibaba global infrastructure. You see, 21 global regions are present. In the worldwide, you see 21 global regions are present. And in India, in Mumbai, one global region is present. Global region is present. Okay. All over the world, you see in the US, 2 global regions are present. Most of the regions are present in mainland of China. That you have to know. Okay. Then you see 63 availability zone is there. Mumbai, 3 availability zone is there. Similarly, now it is, you see, now it is 65. Okay. Today it is actually 65. The slide is prepared 2 days back. That time it is 63. It is increasing. The availability zone will be increasing. Okay. Based on the availability zone only, we can tell that the cloud service provider is providing a high availability. If the availability zone is less now, they are not providing good availability. Why? If you see, if you have hosted your service in Mumbai, if some lockdown is there or some flood situation is there in Mumbai, both zone will be down. Both zone will be down. So what they will do? They will shift the service to the another zone. Okay, clear? So that is what this. Then you see another important thing you have to know is 2 lakh 2,800 content delivery zone delivery node is there. Content delivery node is there. 2,800. So now you have to know what is content delivery network node. That is, if you are running a service and most of the users of the particular service is from India, you can choose CDN in Indian. So that what is the advantage of this is the users using your service in India, the service will be faster for them. High availability will be there. Seamless service will be given for you for them. That is the usage of content delivery node. Okay. So for content delivery node, if you want to avail, you have to provide additional amount for that. Okay. So again, you see, you have created an application. One more example I will tell for this CDN. You have created an application, and more number of users are there in Germany. You think in Germany, more number of users, no? So what you got to do is, if you want to have seamless experience for that particular users who are in Germany, you have to purchase CDN, content delivery node, where in content delivery node in Germany. And so that what they can do is they can avail your service in a seamless manner. Okay, there will be high availability will be there. And one more thing you have to know here is 1,800 CDN node is available in mainland of China. Okay. Rest of this is present in rest of the world. That you have to know here. It is important concept. Yeah. Then power of Alibaba cloud. You have to know why Alibaba cloud is emerging now. That you have to know here. That is Double 11 festival. It's a festival similar to Big Billion Day. I hope that you may hear about Big Billion Day in Flipkart. Every year, 2 to 3 times, they will conduct a Big Billion Days. What will happen in Big Billion Day? Most of the providers or most of the suppliers will um, will provide their product in a less cost or certain time. Certain limit will be there. Mostly the time will be 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. In the midnight, they will provide parts. They will provide the product in a discounted rate. So you see, within that 1 hour, what will happen? What will happen? More number of
Dear participants, please be patient. Some network problem from the resource person side. Hope he will be joining soon.
And sir, form kudumma.
Ama. You can share the form, Anthony sir. So in between, we are sharing the feedback form to you. So you can enter your details there.
Is it audible?
Yeah, Gavaskar audible.
Okay. So some small interruption is there. Sorry for that. So now you are going to see Double 11 Festival. Okay, it is similar to Big Billion Day, which is done in our Flipkart. Okay. Now for this Double 11 Festival, the whole infrastructure uses in the Alibaba Cloud. You see scenarios.
Gavaskar, excuse me. Please share your presentation.
It's not.
Share. You can share your presentation.
Okay. So now it is visible?
Yeah, visible. Okay. You can go for presentation. Yeah, visible.
Okay. Yeah. Now see, it is a Double 11 Festival is similar to a Big Billion Day. Thousands of requests will come, and you got to process that. So now this Double 11 Festival is handled by our Alibaba Cloud. You see the scenario. You see processing of 1 billion in gross mercantile volume GME in the first 68 seconds. You see, within 1 minute, the service has processed 1 billion gross mercantile volume. Okay, and for the 24 hours for 1 day, you see total GM value processed is 38.4 billion. Okay, there is no zero downtime. There is no downtime. Single service didn't fail. Okay, now you see 970 petabyte of data to support the peak volume of 5,44,000 orders per second. You see, within a second, the Alibaba Cloud Service has processed 5,44,000 orders within a second, and total orders processed is 970 terabyte of data. Okay, now 87 million requests is processed per second. Okay, it's enormous. It's a big figure. It's our 87 millions of requests is processed per second. Okay, that you have to know by our Alibaba Cloud. Okay, now the machine translation, you see 1.66 billion times with over 200 billion words translated in different languages. Okay, you see all over the world they will purchase the product. So 21 languages they have translated. You see one day 1.66 billion times the machine translation is done, and 200 billion words are translated in a single day. So all these are done by our cloud, our Alibaba Cloud infrastructure. That's the power of Alibaba Cloud. You have to know. Now, another important thing I already told in starting, that is pricing model. It is not free. Okay, they are providing the surveys. They are investing more on surveys, networking devices, everything. They are providing the services by different regions. They are providing CDN. So they cannot pay freely for it. It is not free. Okay, so it is. So they have three pricing models are there. First one is pay as you go model. Okay. Second one is subscription model, and third one is pre-immutable instance. Okay. First one we can see. First one, pay as you go model. That is, you have to pay for what you are using. Okay, you did not want to pay for the unused hours. If you are using for 1 hour, you have to pay for 1 hour. You did not want to pay for the hours which are not using. That is best known as pay as you go model. Now, can you guess for what service we can use pay as you go model? Can you guess? Any guess is there? So I can tell you one. If you are doing a research, you do a research, and you need a system with a high-end configuration that you think that 1 TB RAM should be there, 50 GB RAM should be there, and 1000 TB storage should be there. Can we purchase that? It is not possible. Okay. Again, if you are purchasing that, it is for research. Within one or 2 months, no, it's not useless. We are not going to use that. So what you can do is you can go for pay-as-you-go model. Okay. So you can purchase that for 2 hours or 3 hours for 1 day, and you got to pay. You can pay for what you are using, and later you can release the service. Okay, that is for pay-as-you-go model. Then your subscription, you can subscribe for 1 month, for 2 months, for 3 months, for 1 year. So if your research is going for 1 year, or if your research is going for 2 years, if you are going for pay-as-you-go model, no, it is a loss for you. Okay, so you can go for a subscription model. You can subscribe for 1 year, or 2 year, or 3 year, based on your requirement. You can subscribe. Then preemptive instance. So this instance is not provided for all the service. Certain services, no. If some services are unused services are there, they will provide it for bidding. You can bid the server and you can get that. So that preemptive instance, no, it will be used by the corporate. It's not used by end users. It is mostly available by the corporate. So they will get the service or they will get the product for less amount since they are bidding. At the time, how many bidders are there? Who is providing the highest bid? They will provide the service for them. So I hope that you understand this is an important concept: pay-as-you-go model, subscription model, preemptive. Here we are going to use only pay-as-you-go model and subscription model. Okay, preemptive model for certain services it is not available. So now you see these are the cloud products which are available. I hope that it is not visible clear for you. Again, I will show that in the demo clearly. So you see, computing service is there, networking service is there, storage is there, big data. If you are doing research in big data, for that also some certain services are there. Database, you can connect with MySQL database, PolarDB, then MongoDB, NoSQL, all the database you can connect. Then artificial intelligence. If you are doing project in artificial intelligence, you can use the service. Certain services are there. Then if you are doing your project in IoT, again services are there for this. Then if you are using communication, that is if you want to create create a webinar post like this online class, everything, for that some services are there. Okay, so the services, so nearly only few services are mentioned here. Nearly 200 plus services are there. Okay, in that 200 plus services, we are going to see only one service, that's ECS service. We are going to see the demo. So now we can go to the demo, ECS demo. So now first what you have to do is, before going to the demo, you have to create an account in Paytm. Okay, so I told that it is not free. So services are not given freely for you. Okay, so what you have to do is, first you have to create a Paytm account. Or if you have a debit card or credit card, it is not a problem. You can directly create an account in Alibaba Cloud, but it will not be the amount will not be credited from you. Initially 1 rupee will be credited from your account, and again it will be initially 1 rupee will be debited from your account, and again within few minutes that 1 rupee will be credited to your account also. So if you are whatever you are using, you have to pay money for that. Okay. So how I have done is, first I have created an Paytm account, and then I binded Alibaba Cloud with the Paytm account. So if you want, you can use that. If you have credit card, it is well done. It is very easy for you to create an account. Okay. So now I will move to the demo. How to create account, creating Alibaba account. So first you go to Alibaba Cloud. Okay. Try out free 40 products. Create account. Choose create account. So first you have to choose the region, that is India. Okay, I am choosing India. Sir, it is visible, sir. Sir, this is
visible.
Okay. Then you have to give an account name. Okay, account name. That's nothing but your mail ID. Okay, now I'm giving us mail ID here. Okay. Then your password. I'm giving my password over there. Then I have to agree with the Cloud Computing International website. Okay, you have to agree this. Now you have to confirm this. So now you will get a OTP to your mail ID. So what mail ID you are provide, you will get a OTP. Okay. So now you have to copy that OTP and you got to paste it over here. Okay. 9089. This is my OTP verification code. So you have to verify. Okay. Okay. Now account created successfully. Now see, you have to choose whether the enterprise account or individual account. So you are going to create individual account. So if it is enterprise, no, you have to submit the details. Your enterprise details also you have to submit. Then only you will create enterprise account. It is not possible. So you have to go for individual account. Individual account. Now again you have to provide the details, your name. You have to provide the correct details. Okay. If any wrong details are there, we have to verify that. Okay, we cannot create some services if you are giving wrong details. Okay, since it's a demo, I am giving wrong details. I have another one account is there. There I didn't give the wrong details. I given accurate detail. So there they will ask driving license also or other card like that. So you have to, if you're going to use the account for long time, you give the actual detail. City, Nagercoil. Then state you have to choose. Now you have to give the phone number. Now you will get the OTP to the phone number. Okay, you'll get OTP to your phone number. That you have to type here. So I'm giving different number. Okay. So initially I created another account with the same number. So I'm giving different number. Verify. So you have to give the OTP verification code. You have to provide. Verify. Submit. You have to click submit. Okay. Now it will proceed to the payment detail. Payment detail. So now you have to provide the payment data. You see here it will ask Paytm. Okay, you have to bind your Paytm account with here. That's nothing but your phone number you have to provide. Automatically it will bind with the Paytm account. So now you see I cannot do this. That is already I binded the one account with the Paytm. So I cannot do this. What you have to do is you can bind with the Paytm account. You see, you enter the phone number. If I enter the phone number, it will display. Already this is binded to some other account. I created another account. I binded this, so I cannot do that. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to first create a Paytm account. Okay. If you have credit card, it is not a problem. Okay. After login, no, you can give the credit card number. You can create an account. Okay. So verification code will come, but it will not work. You see, there already it is binded. You see, sorry, Paytm account are already added to another Alibaba account. Okay, I already created this. I used this Paytm account, so I cannot do that. Okay. So you can use what? Credit card. You can use credit card. So I hope you understand this. So you can use credit card here for this. Okay. Okay. So this is the process of creating. The process for creating an account very simple. First, if you are creating Paytm account, it's easy for you. Without creating and giving the account, you cannot proceed. That's the thing. Okay, it will not reduce the amount. I told no, it will reduce. It will debit 1 rupee from your account initially, and again after your login, no, the 1 rupee will be credited to your account. Sorry. So now, so I hope everyone understand this. Now after creating the account, now what I am going to do is I am going to create one service. I am going to use one service, that is elastic compute service. So this is nothing but I am going to create a physical one machine. I am going to create. I am going to create one virtual machine where in Singapore region I am going to create. Okay, so you can create a machine. I am going to create a machine in Singapore region. I told how many regions are there totally. 21 regions are there, and 65 availability zones are there. So now what I am going to do is I am going to create one mission, virtual mission in Singapore region and in Sonia. Right. So now again, go to Alibaba Cloud. You log in with the account. Log in with the account. Okay. So I'm giving different account here. I told no, I bind it with this Gavaskar07 at yahoo.com. I have bind it with the Paytm account. So I am going to use that account. Okay. Previous account I am not going to use. I didn't bind it, so I cannot create account. So now you see, it's there. Okay. Now go to console. Now you have to go to console. This is a home page. You have to go to console. Now you see. So now you see, go to dashboard. So now you are going. I am going to create a compute. Okay, virtual machine. I am going to create a virtual machine. So you choose Elastic Compute Service. So these are the services. You see, all these are services. But I am going to use only one service. That is Elastic Compute Service. Now this is the console. You see, there is no instance I created. Already one instance is there. Okay, I created. Now you have to click create instance for creating an instance. Okay, now see, subscription pay as you go model. Okay, now I am choosing pay as you go model. Okay, I am choosing pay as you go model. Okay, now I am choosing the region. You see, which region I am going to choose is Singapore. Okay, now see zone. Here 3 zones are there. Random zone I am going to choose. Randomly, the cloud Alibaba cloud will choose any of the region. Okay, zone. Now you see, since it's a demo, I am going to go in with the basic configuration. That is 8 GB memory, 2.5 gigahertz clock speed, Intel Xeon, everything will be there. Now you see image. You have to choose the image. Okay. What I am going to do is, I am going to choose the system disk. So visible or audible? Accessible?
Gavaskar visible.
Okay. Now you have to choose a disk, no? Hard disk you have to choose. The ultra disk, I'm going to the default. 40 GB storage I'm going to use. 40 GB storage. If you want to add an additional storage, you can add. See, listen. You can, if you want to add storage, no, you can add additional storage. By default is 40 GB. I have chosen. Okay. Now you click next. Okay. Now you have to choose security setting. That is, you have to provide username on. You have to provide virtual private compute VPC and switch. You have, that's nothing. You have to get a network. Okay, VPC and switch. You have, I go with the default. Okay. Then bandwidth. You have to choose. Okay. And then everything. It is default. What kind of application? It's 480 is nothing but if you are going to install HTTP application, then you have to use 480. Then again grouping. Now you have to provide the password to log in with your virtual machine, with your OS. Okay. Login password you have to provide. You have to provide the login password. Okay. Then now you can preview. You can preview your. Now see, instance name I am going to change. By default, some name will be there. I am going to change as XSCC underscore Alibaba. XSCC underscore Alibaba. I am giving the instance name. Then I am giving a description also. But default, some instance name will be created by default. Okay. Now host name. It's not needed. Preview. Deployment is not needed. Just you give preview. This is the preview. So building method, Singapore. Now the instance, what is the instance I have created? How many quantities I have created? You see, within a second, I am go global in the minute. See, one of the advantage of cloud computing is here. Within few mouse click and within a minute or within minutes, I am going global. I have created a mission. I have created a mission where? In Singapore. Also now created. You see, created. You have to go. You can go for the console. You can go for the console. So this is creating a virtual machine. Okay, creating a mission in any region you can create. Okay, again one more thing I know, the pricing varies based on the region. Okay, based on the region, pricing may vary. Sometimes some in Mumbai region, sometimes the price will be different. Some cents will be different. Okay, that cents means what? It's not $1. Okay, It will be different in different regions. So you can choose different region based. Now you see instance is created. ECS, okay, that's nothing but a physical machine is created. It's running. It's running. Now you see where it is running is in Singapore. Zone B is used. Zone B is used. Okay. Now you see manage. You go to manage. Manage. I am getting the IP address. Automatically for this instance, no IP address will be assigned. Okay. So now I have to get to the IP address for this so that I can manage from my system. Okay. You see, this is IP address 47 dot. You see, this is IP address. Automatically IP address will be assigned. You see, internet IP address will be assigned automatically for this instance. Okay. So you can access this instance from anywhere. From anywhere you can access this instance. Okay. So now you see, what I am going to do is I am going to access this instance from my system. You see, from my system. Okay, so I am going to type CMD. Okay, CMD. I am going to type SSH at root at. Initially I have done mistake. SSH. So this is a mistake actually. So you see, now from where I am going to access this instance from my system. Okay, from my system. Okay, this is my system, my physical web system, and from this I am going to access. Okay, it's not. Okay, this is again I am checking the IP address. Okay, this IP address and copy the IP address. This is a public IP address. Automatically it will be assigned. You did not want to assign the IP address. Okay, SSH root. Okay, root at the IP address. You have to provide the IP address. Okay, enter. You see, now you have to provide the yes. Proceed. Now you have to provide the password. So it is visible. Now you have to provide the password. Okay, password to log in your instance. Okay. Now you see, welcome to Alibaba Cloud Elastic Computing. So you understand now I am accessing the instance from my system. Okay. So you have to know this. I have created an instance or a virtual machine I have created. Okay. I am created a virtual machine. Now you see, I am going to stop this instance. Okay. Now I am going to stop this instance. Okay. I am going to stop this. And I am going to stop this machine. I can tell. Okay. This is a machine actually. Okay. You see, I am going to stop this. So again, I am going to after stopping this, again I am going to check from my client. Okay, from my system. Okay, from my system I am going to check whether I can access that particular instance or not, particular virtual machine or not. I am going to check. Now you see, it is stopped. Okay, now it is stopped. Okay, now again I am going to my system. Okay, I am going to check. Okay, I am going to check whether it is working or not. The instance is working or not. I am going to check. The timeout. So it is not working. The connection is closed. Okay, so there is no connection. Okay, you see, connection timeout. Mostly it will come like this, connection timeout. Okay, so it is why this instance is not running. Okay, now you see, I am going to start the instance. Okay, I am going to start the instance. So again, you see, I am going to start the instance. It's nothing but a physical machine. I am creating a physical machine. Virtually, I am going to create. Okay, in which location? It is in Singapore region. It is in Singapore region, and in Singapore region, 3 zones are there. Okay, 3 availability zones are there. There, random. I has given random, and it has chosen zone B. Okay, zone B, it has chosen. See, zone B, it is chosen. Okay, now again, I am going to start. Okay. So now you see, I am going to access from my system. Okay, same. Okay, SSH root for some. Okay, see, it is asking the password. It's asking the password. Now you see, welcome to Alibaba. You understand? This is a simple way. Okay. So you see here, within a minute, how long it takes? Within a minute, I have going to global. Okay, within a minute. Now I am going to sign out. Now, if you want, you can release the instance. Okay. If the instance is not needed, you can release that. So now I am going to sign out. Okay. Okay, that's all about creating an ECS instance. That is nothing but you are going to create a virtual machine. You are going to create a virtual machine in Singapore region. Okay, that's nothing but one of the advantage. Go global in minutes. Within a minutes, I has gone global. I create an instance. I work with that instance. Okay. Now before concluding, we can see the recap. What are the things we learned? So it's very simple. We learned about cloud computing, the definition for cloud computing. Then what are the advantages of cloud computing? The major advantage is what? Go global in minutes. So you see, you have seen the demo. Within few minutes, within 9 minutes or 10 minutes, I have created a virtual machine. I have created an instance or virtual machine. I have accessed that machine from my system. Then cloud computing services. So three services we have learned: infrastructure as a service, software as a service, and platform as a service. Then cloud computing deployment models we learned. Three models we learned: um, public, private, and hybrid cloud we learned. Then global infrastructure. It is very very important. You have to know when you are creating. Global infrastructure is very very important. When you are creating, you have to choose that. So totally, how many availability zone is there? 65 availability zone is there. In my slide, only 63 is there. Now every day it will be increasing. Okay, 2 days before is 63, now it is 65, and total regions present is 21 regions are present. In India, only one region is present. That too in Mumbai. That region is present. Then pricing model is very very important. Okay, based on your requirement, you have to choose the pricing model. It's not nothing is free here. You remember nothing is free here. So you have to choose the pricing. Choosing the pricing model is very very important. So what are the three pricing models present? Subscription based, pay as you go model. Okay, if you want to for a short term, you can go for pay as you go model. Okay, if you want to for long term, if you can go for subscription model. Okay, so if you're going doing a research, and if you want for 1 or 2 days, you can go for pay as you go model. Then now we have seen products. Okay, many products are there. 200 plus products are there, and in the free trial, 40 products you can use freely. That too, some restrictions are there that you can just read the manual clearly. If you are not reading the manual clearly, and if you are using the free trial product, automatically the amount will be debited from your account. Okay, me too, it happened. You see, so $10 are debited since I didn't stop some services. Okay, I set some services limit, so that $10 is credited yesterday. I paid that, and then only I can create another instance. Okay, so demo we created. We learned how to create ECS Alibaba cloud account, and we learned how to create an instance. That's nothing but how to create a physical machine in Singapore. Okay, Singapore region, or in terms we can tell virtual machine. Okay, it's not seen by you. Okay, but it is created in somewhere else. Okay, and it is serving for you. That is what. That is ECS demo creation. Okay, so that's all for the day. Over to Ando sir.
Okay, thank you, Gavaskar. Wonderful presentation. In future, I think we won't buy any server or a system. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, we will be.
We did not want any service. We did not want network devices. We did not want routers. We did not want any switch. Just by clicking, everything you can create. You seen? I hope that you have seen the video.
Yeah, only a display unit we need. Am I right?
Yeah. Correct. Only the system. No, that is a low-end system.
Gavaskar, thank you very much, because a lot of positive feedback in the chat window. Now the audience can raise their hand, and you can ask question to the resource person. You can clarify your doubts, please. If you make a hand raise, I will unmute you, so you can ask your doubts. Gavaskar, all are happy with your demo and your presentation. Okay. Yeah, you can go through the chat window.
Okay. Any doubts? You can clarify. So one more again, if you want to create, you need a credit card, okay, or Paytm account. It is compulsory. Without that, we cannot log in. We cannot work with any service. That's okay.
Gavaskar, is it any free service available instead of paying?
Yes, sir. It is available, sir. But if you want to use that, first initially we have to give the credit card detail. Initially, I told no. Initially, it will debit 1 rupee from your account.
Yeah, 1 rupee.
Yeah, 1 rupee. Then again, it will be credited to your account. But if you are using the service, some service are there, some restrictions are there. If you are exceeding that, automatically the billing will be started. For me, the same thing happened yesterday. I started some services. I didn't stop that. So $10 is gone.
Okay, okay, yeah.
So I paid that. After paying that only, I can use this service. I can create another instance. That's the thing. You should be careful in using. That's it.
So if we are comparing the hardware purchase and this one, which one will be the better?
It's a better. No, you see, if you want to, for a research, you think a research for a big data application, if you want to run, you need a 100 TB storage, 100 TB storage, more than that you need. So that kind of application, no, you will, moreover, how long you will use that? For 1 month or 2 months or 1 year. For the research alone, you will use that. Yes, you will not use apart from that. So
Okay,
for
then,
that, if you are going for heavy investment, it is a loss for you. Here, if you, I think that if you pay 25 to 30,000 rupees, no, you can get that. Yeah.
okay, there is a question in the chat window whether it is a prepaid or postpaid.
It is a again, if you are creating a credit card account, your account should be prepaid. Prepaid account should be there for you in credit card. That's nothing but you need a credit card account or Paytm account you have to buy it. That's a simple thing. So you cannot without an account you cannot create any instance. That is not possible here. Everything is pay as you go model. That's nothing but nothing is free here. Okay, they are investing more on hardware and service. So they need money for that. Okay, that's the thing.
Okay, any questions from the audience side? Anthony sir, any instructions to the participants?
No, sir.
Anthony sir?
No?
Ready. Or zone saying.
Hello.
Hello?
Jaffer sir?
Hello, sir. I can hear you.
Jaffer sir, I am unmuting.
Sir,
Yeah. Please ask the question, sir.
sir, yes, sir. The same question which I asked to Gavaskar sir, I'm repeating the same question. When you say that yesterday you have browsed and you have experienced some restrictions and you are debited with some $10 account,
Yeah.
is that restrictions is hidden hidden to
No,
us, or is it?
it is not hidden. It will be present in the document. You have to read the documentation. Documentation will be there. Clearly, they have mentioned. Okay, they have mentioned this kind of service you have to use, this kind of storage you have to use. Everything will be mentioned in the documentation. For free tier, they have mentioned that in the documentation. If you are
Okay, so
exceeding
suppose if you are using that unknowingly, you are exceeding the limit. At that time, do you have any sort of
no, that's
notification
the
will be
problem.
coming to?
That
Oh.
again no. Cloud monitor is there. One service is there. If you enable that, no problem. It will give alert for you, and it will stop. You can set the limit also there. If your limit is exceeding $10, or you can set the limit. I forgot to set that limit. That's the thing. That's the problem. You can set the limits. If
Okay.
your limit is exceeding $10, if you are setting the limit as $10, and if your limit is exceeding $10, it will give a notification for you, and it will stop the service automatically. That kind of service is there. Cloud monitor service is there. For that, again, you have to pay for that. That's the thing, no? Again,
Yes,
basic
before.
monitoring is free.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the free access itself, is there any notification or monitoring is that
Yes,
available?
free access is there available. Cloud monitor is available. You have to enable that. So that now I have enabled the cloud monitor. That's I guess given $5. So that if the limit exceeds $5, it will create a notification for me. Now I have done that.
Can you show me, sir, please, or is it taking too much time, sir?
Sir, it will take time. No, yes.
Take time. Okay, okay, sir. No problem, sir. No problem. Thank you, sir.
Okay, if you want, I can show that, sir. I will log into my account and I will show that. If you want, I can show.
So if it is a very short time, we can show, sir. Otherwise, we can.
No, sir. I have to log into my account. That's it.
Okay,
It
okay.
will take within few minutes. I can show that.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. என்ன சொல்றது?
Better no, sir. If you are working, better you can do one thing, sir. Audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Better you can do one thing. What you have to do is, if you are using for testing purpose, Immediately after creating the instance, no, you can stop that instance. Okay, then it is not a problem for Cloud Monitor.
Cloud Monitor. Okay.
Cloud Monitor. You can add the resources. It's not metric. Where I have added an arrow. So here you can add, sir. Now I cannot find that service. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Jafar sir, one thing you can do, you can get the email ID of Gavaskar and he will help you, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. That's good, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
So any more? Any more questions from the audience side? In the webinar, if it is an interactive one, then only it will be interesting. So I request the audience to ask as many as questions. Please make the hand raise. So I will unmute you.
Okay, sir. Gavaskar,
Sir.
thank you very much for your nice presentation.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
And sir.
Continue panniralam sir. Once again, I thank all the participants, as also our management for giving this opportunity to conduct the webinars. I thank Gavaskar for the wonderful presentation, Gavaskar. So I think many requests are coming in this area. In that case, you have to plan one more session, Gavaskar.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Gavaskar. Anthony sir, can we wind up?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you all the participants. We will be sending the sending the e-certificate within 1 or 2 days. So don't forget to enter your feedback in the Google form. The link was already shared by Anthony sir in this chat window. Thank you. Thanks one and all. Thank you.